I was not live all of that time. Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. I've been on here talking for the past 3 minutes, thinking I was live. I have not been on StreamYard in a minute, and I thought I did it. I thought I clicked live, but apparently I did not. Now I know for sure I am live. So let me go back and say everything I already said. I am going to work on, where is it? Oh, this is what I've only been working on since I've been coming to do my live. So I haven't gotten very far with it, to say the least. But it'll be a purse when I do finish it. And then I started this yesterday, this little dog. And I need to do the legs and the tail, and it will be finished. And it was a lot of work, but as you can see, it has a mouth. I thought that was so neat. This is from a YouTube channel, and I'm telling you, her tutorial is from start to finish. She is very thorough. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Jan. Thank you both for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up. Thank you, Jan. I see you did. I called you, Jan, but it went to voicemail, so I figured you were working. But anyway, this was a lot of work, but I learned a lot of interesting things doing this. One of the really good things I learned was a better way to stuff, because I'm terrible at stuffing. So I'll finish the legs today and the tail, or tonight, I should say. And then this one I did from a bought pattern that I bought. I didn't care for the pattern at all because, first of all, my daughter told me my colors were nothing she's seen on a dog before. But I told her it was an oopsie on the colors, but I went with it. I just kept going. But anyway, the one thing that the written pattern doesn't tell you, usually it tells you where to start stuffing, but that pattern, it didn't. But I did like that she crocheted the nose and then you have to sew it on. But I overstuffed the head, so you see all the stuffing in the back. So I learned a lesson from that. But if I had done this little dog pattern first, I would have done a better job at stuffing. But it turned out pretty cute. It's still a cute dog. So that is what I'm working to try to get better at stuffing the amigurumis. Let me see. No, I didn't get a call. My phone didn't ring, but I will check. Oh, I didn't leave a message. I was calling you about your vehicle because my friend was here saying she needs to get a new one, and she was thinking about, I think you have the same thing she was thinking about getting. I just looked and saw you called me about 3 hours ago. Sorry, I didn't know why I didn't hear it. She must not have seen our dog. I thought it was cute. I love the black and brown combination, so I was happy with it. And of course, I don't know dogs that well, so like I don't look at the color patterns of them. I know black dogs are Rottweilers and German Shepherds are black and brown. Then they have the wolf dogs, I call them, that are like gray and black or white or something. Listen, I can make it purple and be happy with it. It's my creation. So, and then I went to Home Depot. That's my new trap now, Home Depot. But I'm trying to do my indoor garden and put some stuff outside. I need some perennials, not annuals. I'm not going to be digging stuff up and putting down something new. I want some pretty perennials, but I think I have some in that tower, vegetable flower tower that I have. that I don't like. But I picked up a lemon tree, not a lemon, a lime tree. I'm a little excited about that. I don't know how long it's going to take to grow. At least produce. I'm more concerned about the production than I am about the growth of it. I don't even know how big they get. I know I had lemon tree a long time ago. It didn't get, it got about 7 feet tall and wide out. I don't know. It was a decent size, and it produced some of the best lemons. And I got what did I get? Rosemary. I bought some rosemary. Anyway, and some in-ground soil and some more pots. I'm on a tangent with this indoor gardening, outdoor semi-gardening. I just don't want to be out there with the critters. And we finally had some rain yesterday, and it wasn't just rain, it was a storm. It was like a mini tornado that just came through and knocked off a whole slew of my mangoes. And all I kept thinking, I hope none of those mangoes hit anybody's windows, because I don't want anybody suing me over a doggone window. But nobody came knocking at my door, so it all fell into my yard. Those are gorgeous little dogs. Thank you so much. Our dog had black, brown, white, and gray hair throughout. Oh, wow. And so it didn't last long, but we got a good rain. So I was happy about that. I just didn't like all that wind that came with it. That was scary. And different parts of my county, a lot of them got hit really hard. They had real damage to their homes. So I was grateful I didn't have any damage to the house. Especially now, it's hurricane season starts June 1st, and my new insurance, I think, starts at the end of June or whatever, that I still need to look at the policy. Ooh, home ownership ain't no joke, people. Ain't no joke. But I went to Hobby Lobby. I wanted to get some long stick pins, because the lady that did the video for this one had long stick pins, and I just have the average size one. And I looked up on Hobby Lobby, and they had them on their website, but of course, what I was looking for, they didn't have it in the store. But I also wanted to get some more earring hoops, so I want to make some more earrings, and they were all on sale. And I got these little things. I'm going to get them from Gaucher, but I figured I'm not going to be up there anytime soon, so I went ahead and got. I like these because they're thinner than the plastic. The plastic. What do you call them? Stitch markers, and it won't alter the shape of your stitch. So that's why I got these, because they're really thin. They'll be my stitch markers. And I bought another long weaving needle, because that was another. I do have one, but yeah, you have to always have. Can't even see that thing. Have to always have backup, because I'm always looking for my stuff. Always. And when I was making that little doll, I needed a long one. Good thing I already had one, because you have to use the long one to get from one side to the other. There. Can't even see it. Too much light. Let me do this. There you go. Now I have two. Put that plastic in the garbage. And I bought another one of these purse frames. I've tried to make, what's her name? Bag a Day. I have another one in my drawer, but I bought a second one. But they're for change purses, the old-fashioned things. And I tried to make it using her pattern, and I didn't do very well. It was all crooked looking. So I'm going to try it again. And more earring hoops. I like this size because they're smaller. These are really thin compared to the bigger ones. The bigger ones are thicker. But I like this size for myself because I don't like big earrings. And I got a magnetic stick for your pins. I was like, yep, I need that because I'm always looking for the pin cushion. It's right next to me. And I bought some wood, the popsicle sticks, and the larger ones. I got the smaller ones and the larger ones. And I use these really for my plants so I can write down what it is. I already have some, but I'm always, as I say, I'm always looking for stuff because I never know where I put it because I got too much going on. Too much going on. But that was my purchase. And then I went to Aldi's and picked up some food. So, but I am hot and sweaty. It was 88 degrees. But it feels like 188 degrees. It's really hot. It needs to rain some more. So what is your weather like in your area? I think Jan, oh, here's some lurkers. Hello, lurkers. I don't see anybody else talking. I need to put these with the other ones. I tried to be organized. Doesn't always work out, but I try. Put them over there for now. I have yarn everywhere. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing a sale on Whatnot. I think it's Saturday. Where's my phone? Oh, I don't have my phone. I don't know. And I don't have my Whatnot open. It's cloudy in Huntsville. Oh, didn't you all have some bad weather that came through Alabama? I don't know what part. The tornadoes. I know a lot of different states got hit by some really, really bad tornadoes. I haven't been keeping up with the news. I don't like that. I'm turning over a new leaf, trying to back down on all of that work that I do. I think this weekend I'm going to enjoy the entire weekend. Oh, it was. Okay, you did. Yeah, it's been some crazy weather. I forgot. They said what happened here wasn't a tornado. They called it something else. But it was, and it didn't last very long. I was happy it didn't last very long, but whoo. I have a hydrangea plant that I totally forgot about it. The thing looks pathetic. I bought it. I bought one for my mom for Mother's Day, and then I went and bought one for myself. And hers is still beautiful. My hydrangea looks pathetic. So when the rain started yesterday, I was like, oh, let me go and put it out in the rain. And then all of a sudden the wind picked up and I grabbed it and put it back. And then I went and looked outside and saw all of the mangoes flying off the tree. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on? So it was a bit scary. 54 to 74 is nice and cool, and I'm loving it. Enjoy it. You must be up in the mountain areas or something to get that kind of weather. Mm. Now this it's smoking hot here. And our Panthers, I think the Panthers are playing tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not a hockey fan, but I'm a Florida team fan. And they are back at it trying to get to the Stanley Cup again. They won last year. So I hope they make it. I wish I had bought my niece that T'Chuk, I think his name is T'Chuk, bought his it's not his jersey, it's just a shirt with his number on it or something in his name. Because I did not know she was a hockey fan until they won. And she said, I think she'd gone on like a field trip or whatever, and they took them to see a hockey game or something. I don't know how I forgot how she said she got um, into hockey. But we went for the parade last year, and the weather turned really ugly. And they gave us the option if we wanted to stay, but you would have to get off the bus and stay outside with all that lightning and stuff. We were like, nope, we're not doing that. So we left. But they did have the parade. It was just delayed, but I wasn't gonna stay out there in no doggone lightning. But at least we tried. We tried to go and support our team. I hope they win again. Maybe we'll get a chance to do it again. And then now it's going to be football season. And oh, let's see what my Dolphins do. Let's see what my Dolphins do. I got to get this thing done. Well, it won't get done today anyway. It's I have to do 60 rows. I think I'm on 10 or 11. So this is a long, drawn out. It'll be another bow purse when I finish it. I kind of sort of like the purse. What didn't I like about this purse? I don't know. I think I think maybe this part of it I don't like. It's probably why the amigurumis are better. And I'm going to redo my doll. Doll looks so pathetic. It was one of the dolls I did way back when I first started trying to do amigurumis. And she looks like I had no clue of what I was doing. Now I'm a little bit better, so I'm going to try her again and see how she turns out. And hopefully she'll look better. Right now, she's a hot mess. Are you working on anything, Kimberly? This is the Memorial Day weekend. I hope we already started having craziness happening out on South Beach. Somebody got stabbed. Somebody got into a fight nobody invited him to, and he ended up stabbing someone. I tell you, alcohol and crazy don't mix. When I was younger, I don't ever recall all of this fighting and shooting and stabbing. Probably happened, but What's the name of the dog video? Yes, a baby blanket. I don't have my phone. Where's my phone? I don't remember because it's the first time I've ever been on her channel. I just happened to find it. And I'm so surprised she doesn't have like 200,000 followers because her video is very, very thorough. I'm going to say she's British, but she could be Australian for all I know. I know she has an accent. Let me see. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. How do I share my screen? Down there. Ooh, it's been a long time since I've been on StreamYard. I forget how to do all of this stuff. Share screen. Okay. I'm gonna go to YouTube. And I'm gonna go and see if I can find Z. That's not what I want. I want to go to YouTube, not the studio. It just keeps taking me to the studio. All right, let's just go over here and go to YouTube. And oh, my Yanni friends are chit-chatting it up. Let me see, history. All right, that is her dog, Doug the Beginner Dog, Crochet Republic. That's the channel. Why is it showing me? Oh, no, that's not what I want. Let me see. It's showing the wrong one. It's Crochet Republic. Crochet. Did I spell that right? Crochet Republic. Yep. I don't know why it was still there. We should have. Okay. It didn't go where I wanted it to go. You are so welcome. So she has a few amigurumis on her channel that I want to try. So this was the first one because I wanted to do a dog. So this was the first one that I'm trying. And once I started doing it, I was like, I think but my hands, I'm telling you, my hands are killing me. Last night, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to sleep because my hands hurt already. So I'm going to give my hands a rest and go to sleep. I was watching, it's on Hulu, Hello Beautiful. If you haven't seen that one, watch it. It is and when I used to watch Dr. Phil, I believe he had the lady that passed away. I believe she was the one that was on his show, but it's about these Nigerian scammers that used a man's pictures to scam all of these ladies. And I'm talking all over the world. One lady was in Germany. One lady was in Canada, Alabama, and somewhere else were the ones that they talked to. But they had a serious scam going on. And they had just all this man's pictures that they just took and made so many different accounts with his picture. And his real account was turned off by Facebook. And this man, he's a gay man, lives in California, I think, and he had a website where he taught ladies how to do makeup, and that was his money. That was his income, and he had like over 40,000 followers, and they politely turned it off because there were so many people. There were um, accounts that actually used his real name too, and there were 180 different accounts using his face. And at the end of the documentary, they had only uh, gotten rid of 10, I think, some small, minute number. I was like, that is so crazy. And if you're on Facebook, Instagram, any of those platforms, somebody is always trying. I get messages from people. Oh, I really enjoyed your post from 2021, something I had totally forgotten about. But they go in because they're trying to get somebody. I told my daughter, I don't ever want to be that lonely. Never. I'm not. The lady in Germany, she sent this man almost $1.5 million. And she sold her parents' home. He has sent them the real man actually was having surgery, and he took pictures and stuff. They took that picture and sent it to one of the ladies, and he told them that he was having heart surgery and he needed money. He was doing work in Vietnam, and this happened or that happened, and he needed money. He had the lady that passed away. He had other people sending her money, that the money that she got, she was supposed to turn into crypto and send it to him. It was just unreal. Unreal. And I didn't get all of everything that they were talking about. They did get to meet the real guy, but he was shocked that people had used his pictures in such a way to scam all of those ladies. And my thing is, if you meet someone online and within 2 weeks or whatever it is, he's saying he loves you, and you all haven't even met, no, no, I don't understand that. Maybe I'm just this skeptic. All these and I'm just not coming out of my pocket and sending you money. And I've never met you. Never. Never had a conversation outside of the internet. Mm-mm. But it happens. And the lady that passed away, she was pretty much bankrupt by the time she had passed away. I think she had less than $1,000 in her account. And because she kept almost everything, all of the paper, everything that was mailed to her, she kept enough information for them to track down the person or get an idea of where the person was, at least at the time. And even after she passed away, the scammers were still trying to contact her. I was like, man, money is truly the root of all evil. Hey, Divergent Crafter, how are you today, LL? Even if you know, may still not get my cat. I know. one of the One of the ladies gave this man 20 grand, and the family member said, "You don't even do that for family." Like, that is scary. I cannot depart with I just can't let my money go like that. I don't even want to give get my car fixed and upchuck money, let alone just give my money to some dude I've never ever ever met. Mm-mm. I love you. I can't wait to be with you. We're gonna do this together. If I just make this money, and he would send this. Oh my God! But it's a ring. It is a true ring of scammers that do that, and most of them that do that kind of stuff because they have a booklet of an instruction booklet for the criminal ring of what to do and what to say. But mm-mm. They have that, and then in Jamaica, I was watching American Greed. They have a ring of criminals that do the lottery thing. That is another crazy thing. But the thing is because and they of course they target the elderly people because they answer the phone because they're lonely a lot of times, and then somebody is talking to you, and then they call back the next day, and they call back the next day, and the person then anticipates and they're happy that somebody is calling and talking to them, and before you know it, they've given them everything. Need $20 for gas till next week. Go by otherwise. Nope. I thought about Erykah Badu's song. I think it's Erykah Badu. Can you lend me $20? Or is that is it Erykah Badu or Jill Scott? One of them sing that song. Can you lend me $20 till I get my check next week? Nope. Can't live $20 either. Better go ask somebody. You gotta go ask Tyrone. I remember when I was in the army, and then that schooled me right quick, fast, and in a hurry. This girl borrowed $10 from me, and then she wants to give me a check. I was like, I don't want no $10 check. I didn't give you a $10 check. I want my $10. I was taught early on. Early on. Mm-mm. Nope, I don't play that. And I think it was, I don't know, I don't know if it was Oprah or somebody said, never lend money that you can't afford to lose. And that is my motto now. If I can't afford to lose it, I can't afford to give it to you because I don't trust you. But I was like, and the lady in Germany, she was married, and the lady in, I think she's in Connecticut, she was married. Both of those ladies were married, and this con artist, and because I wasn't paying attention, I'm sure they probably divorced now, but I don't know. I don't know if their husband stuck with them or left them or what, because I wasn't paying really close attention because I was doing other things. But I said, while I'm finishing Doug the Dog, I will be watching that again because I got to get the entire tea, not just a sip. I need to find out if those ladies are still married. And then, once that money is given to those crooks, if you get a penny back, it'll be a miracle. Because they are out there just waiting for you to answer that Facebook post. Hey, beautiful. Mm. Mm-mm. I like your comment. Oh, you don't even know me, man. And I always wonder because my Facebook is not. Well, I guess if you see a comment, you can comment on a comment. I guess I don't know. I don't know how Facebook works. I don't know how any of those things work. That's why I try to put as little information on them as possible. I don't want anybody. Well, I don't have to worry about nobody stealing my pictures because it don't happen with us. It happened with them. They get all that money. I don't know. I just can't part with my hard-earned money like that. And then I don't know. I remember when I first got out of the army, I met this guy, and then he's we met, talked. There was no chemistry, at least not on my end, so I was done with it. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, he's calling me. I'm trying to get a business started. Can you loan me some money? I was like, no. Mm-mm. You out of your mind? Don't call me. That's what banks are for. No. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. Gloria gonna hold on to what she can. I already told my daughter, if you see me sending money to the wrong person, you better know something wrong with me. Better know something is wrong with my mom, because that is not what she does. And she has instilled it in my brain not to do it. It's scary how people feed um, so many lies to people, catch them when and all of them say, I was lonely. Mm-mm. I don't ever want to be that lonely. Never. Hello to the lurkers. Thank you for joining me. Hope you did the thumbs up. Just don't want to be that lonely. I guess I don't know. Pick up a phone, call a friend, go to a sports bar, have a drink. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. The answer I do have, don't give up your money, end up broken homeless. Because where is he when you broken homeless? Enjoying the good life off of your funds? He had all these women buying tickets to go meet him, and then of course at the last minute he would send them a message. Oh, I can't do it. I have to go and do business somewhere else. Oh, such garbage. One of the ladies thought she was actually going to do a FaceTime talk to him, or Zoom or something. I don't know. Probably Zoom, because it was on the computer. Mm-mm. He had like an animated picture of something, not his face. But he was Nigerian, because as soon as um, he started talking. So, and he was somebody that's not a scammer anymore. So he was trying to help the lady, tell her, how this all works and all this stuff. So they found someone that's like a company or whatever that investigates that kind of stuff. And he did find out that the guy that the lady was talking to was not a part of the scamming anymore. But basically, uh, she was out of all of that. Almost $1.5 million. Mm. I'd still be looking for him. I'd be on that plane in Nigeria right now looking for him. My fear in old age that I will be a bitter bitch like half the women in my family. So they'll be able to use it. But see, sometimes you need a little bitterness in you to keep you from making mistakes like that. Don't just open your heart to somebody that says, "Hello, beautiful. I love you." And you have not met this man. Never. I don't even believe the ones that tell it to my face, let alone the ones that's on a Instagram or Facebook. Mm-mm. And he went from however he met them, he would tell them to go to WhatsApp. Now I know why, because WhatsApp, they can't see all of that conversation, which I still don't believe, but that's what they advertise, that it's all secretive. So if somebody wants you to conversate with them on WhatsApp and they're not your friend, don't do it. Don't do it. keep keep all kinds of records. They already have an AI faces already. And that was one of the things that one of the ladies, her friend, when she showed the friend the picture of the guy, he was quote unquote on a big rig. Is that what they call him? An oil rig. And the friend's like, something is wrong with this picture. She's like, first of all, his hat doesn't go down to his ears, and the hats are supposed to go down to the ears. And his head looked bigger than his body. So he looked like a bobblehead. And sure enough, they found the actual picture of the person that all he did was copy and paste that man's face to that picture. I was like, this is so crazy. So crazy. I just felt really bad for those ladies, because I can't imagine, at their age and all the monies that they worked so hard for, and they give it all to somebody that says, "Hello, beautiful, I love you." Mm-mm, mm-mm. He fed them so many stories. I won't say he, I would say the ring, because they had a name for him. I can't remember what the name is, but it's a ring of crooks. So I'm sure when somebody is off, because I was thinking, they must have a lot of phones, because they got to be able to keep track of all these people they are having these conversations with. But then it makes sense, because there's a ring of them. So they probably have 6, 7, 8 phones between them, keeping track of those women in all parts of the world. That's the thing. There is some good to social media, and there's a whole lot of darkness too. You just never know who's out there to get you, because someone's always out there to get you. Well, I'm gonna keep my little skepticism. I hope I said it right. Right there. I want that little right there. Always. I want to raise that eyebrow and say, that don't sound right. Don't come with me with that crap. Don't have to worry about it, because I am not out there looking for it. They can keep all of that. I'm quite content crocheting and watching television and going to football games when football season starts. But you should always be skeptical. And I feel like those women had suspicion. They just enjoyed the fantasy and didn't. I know. They didn't want the truth. Yep. They did. And a couple of them said they were skeptical, but they didn't use it. They didn't use it. So then that's when they lose me, because they lost me the moment he asked for money. I don't care what was going on with him. I asked my mom, I asked my sister, blah blah blah. And so if they wouldn't give it to you, why are you coming to me? Nope. Yep, I think that's what they got caught up with, that fantasy of some great romance. And when they got to meet the real guy that these crooks used his picture, he's a really nice man, but he's gay. He's not going to be hanging out with none of them chicks. He's got his boyfriend. He living his life, his best life. And the one girl, they were all, because he's in California, so they were out on the beach, and um, um, was it honoring the lady that had passed away. And the one lady says, well, I got to meet him. Yes. And this was the fantasy that I wanted, but I know, I'm not going to get that, or something like that. She said, of course not, especially not with the real dude, because he ain't looking for you. He might be looking for your brother, but he ain't looking for you. uh, I'm telling you, a man asked me for money. You ain't the one. You ain't the one, and I am not the one. We done. We are good and done. Ooh, I finished that. And of course, I don't have. Do I have it in here? I think I have it in. I probably don't. So now I'm going to go on and do something else, because I don't think I have it. I think it's in here. Well, let me count how many rows I've done. How far away? 15. I only need 45 more. But I don't have it. For some reason I thought it was in here. What is this? Oh my goodness, I started doing. This is the Viva top from Sheila. Oh, I'm missing one. Where's the other one? Uh-oh. I don't have a second one, fourth one. Well, I'm missing one. Can't work on that. That's weird. Gonna have that. Okay, can't work on that. Started one in red. I was on I think this is my V-stitch shrug that I started. That's the front. Oh, I got two panels. Uh-oh. Let me see. Are they the same size? They are. Yep, the same size. So where's the other yarn that goes with this? I don't know. So we're going to put that down. And we're going to work on something else for the next 10 minutes. Some women watch too many rom-coms or romance. Yeah, I mean, I'm a mystery crime girl. I don't care about all that romance stuff. Probably because I'm the bitter bee, as you say. And I just can't fall for the okey doke. I just, uh, I don't know. That's just me. I just look at them with like they grew two heads when they come with that garbage. I don't. I'm trying to think. Do I even watch? I don't think I even. I don't even know if I know. Mm-mm. I can't even think of one off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm a crime girl. I watched the thing about that Panini girl. I think that's her name. The one that faked being captured by her ex-boyfriend. She is delusional. And I said she did this ID thing. I said just because she wants to stay relevant. They probably paying her a chunk of change to tell her lies again. Mm-mm. I believe in love, just the BS fantasy that Hollywood sells, but just not the BS. Exactly, exactly, and that's what it's called, the Cinderella syndrome. That's what it is. I know there's no prince on the other side waiting for me, and if it is, I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. I can't get past it. I love a good love story. Yes, a real love story, but not this stuff. I think people, this is like this. I love watching the soap operas. They always now talk about fantasy Hollywood BS. That is it. But I know I guess they really don't separate the true reality of, um, I don't know. I have no words for them. When I watched that, I was like, once this man started asking for money, so I'm thinking to myself, maybe that is their nature, is that they are givers, where I'm not a giver. I'm not a giver. I I tend to veer away from me and money. I'll buy you a meal, or you buy me a meal, or I buy you a drink, you buy me a drink, that kind of stuff. But big money, don't come to Gloria. Don't come to Gloria. So I feel like I'm just not the one. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And if you're a man, definitely do not come to me, because I'm not going to ask you for money. I definitely expect you to ask me for money, and I don't know you. Mm-mm. But they learned a hard lesson. But I don't think the German. I think that I mean, she lost a lot of money, but she seems to be okay. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna watch all of it and pay real attention. I don't know The Notebook. I've never watched that. I know nothing about it. Watched it, read it, none of that. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, but I think These women were looking for love in all the wrong places. And now, nowadays it's really, really hard. Unless you're a very active person and you have a big group of friends, because we're so mobile now, um, to find relationships is a whole, even friends, not just romantic relationships, just in general. Like, especially like for me, because I work from home, so my only real interactions outside of the friends that I've already made is going to the store and talking to the cashier or asking someone where's something in the store. And because unlike working in a office, at least there are other people there and you get to know other people. I'm I'm fortunate that before I started working from home, I had I had already a group of friends, because that's what I was telling my daughter. I did not want her to get any jobs working from home at such a young age, because you isolate yourself, and I think that's one of the big issues now is the isolation for people. And that's why they are online looking for love in all the wrong places. But it's a chance some people are willing to take. Not me. Not me. The online dating is oof, oof. That's all I got to say. It's scary out there, ladies. Scary. And for everybody that is lucky to find the right one, good for them. I'm trying to make a flower. A flower. Or petals, I should say. Not really, just some petals. And yes, it's a flower, but it's just petals. I wrote this pattern down, and when I looked at it, I was like, what in the world did I write? So then I went and found the one that I actually did. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, okay, I see what I was trying to say that I wrote. But it definitely didn't make much sense. So now I'm trying to do it from the memory. And I think I'm actually doing it differently than what I wrote. But I think I like what I'm doing right now. We shall see. So, what is the notebook about? I don't know it. I've heard it. I think they got awards or something, but I don't know what it's about. I don't even watch award shows anymore. Hmm, nobody. Nobody's telling me about the Notebook. When I finished my little petals, you can tell me how you think, what you think of it. Mm-mm-mm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, one more petal. Yep. The Notebook is about love, love, love. Okay. Yeah, but what is it based on? Is it love lost and found? Is it animosity becomes love? Is it used to be somebody else's love and now it's their love? There's all kinds of love, love, love. Hmm. Okay. One more to do. Yeah, I think this will work. I think I should have used a darker color. But I picked up what I had closest to me. Nobody. Okay. I think the Notebook must have come out when the Green Book came out. Hmm. I never even saw that movie. Where are there's some scissors? Oh, there's my nice scissors. It's too much light. Yeah, I should have used a darker color. Really can't see. That's green. Let's see if you can see it better with the green back. What do you think? A little flower. think it'll be really pretty in yellow, mellow yellow. Yep, I think I like that pattern. Now I got to go write it. Do a short tutorial on it. That's what I think I'll do. All right. I thank you all for joining me today. Listen to me ramble. Monday is, what is Monday? Memorial Day. So I might be on, I might not be on because I have to take my poor little car in to get checked. And as slow as Toyota is, I might be doing a live from Toyota. But anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your time off. Say thank you to all of the service members that gave their, as they say, the ultimate sacrifice for the freedom of this country. Because as we know, we're losing our freedom every day. So until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.